If you are using a Mac computer and need to rewind the video at any time, you can do so by dragging the scroll at the bottom backwards to your desired location. Once you've rewinded the video, you will then click the play button. You can also pause the video by clicking the pause button in the bottom portion of your screen. If you are using a Microsoft Windows-based computer, your screen will appear differently. To rewind, you will hold down the double arrows to your desired location. To play or pause, you will select the blue button. And lastly, to stop the video, you will press the stop button. In this section, we will review how to record a receipt in Intact. To record a receipt such as a donation, stated meeting dinner income, or application fee, you will navigate to the Applications drop-down menu in the top left portion of your screen. From the drop-down menu, you will then select the Cash Management application. From the Cash Management selections, you will then select Other Receipts under Transactions. Once you arrive on the Other Receipts screen, you will then select Add. On the Other Receipts information screen, you will enter all required fields indicated by the red. First, you will enter the receipt date. The receipt date is automatically populated with the current date. However, you can click within the field to make the necessary change. You will enter the payer information. Since we received multiple payments from multiple members and we're recording it as a lump sum, we will enter the payer as various members. You will select the payment method from the drop-down menu. In this case, the payment method is check. You will enter the transaction date. Please make sure the transaction date is the same date as the receipt date. The transaction number, description, and attachment fields are all optional. However, we highly recommend filling in the description section as it is a method of good bookkeeping. The Deposit To section will be automatically populated to bank account. In this case, we will use bank account since we are matching it to the deposit slip. To refer to when to use the undeposited funds account, please refer to our video on applying a payment to an invoice where we review how to record a deposit. You will select the bank account in which the funds will be deposited to, and then you will enter the date the deposit was made. Please make sure that the deposit date is the same date as the receipt date and transaction date for reconciliation purposes. In the Entries section, this is where you will select the corresponding general ledger account and amount information. Income accounts start with number 4. To find the income account that you are looking for, you can click within the field and pull the drop-down to scroll through the various accounts starting with number 4. Or you can type within the field to search the account that you're looking for. The first receipt that we received was for stated meeting dinner. I will use the account stated meeting dinner income with an amount of $25. The next receipt I will record was for a contribution donation. I will use the account Contributions, Donations, Unrestricted, Others with an amount of $150. Lastly, we received a receipt for degrees fee. I will use the account Application for degrees fee with an amount of $200. Please note that you can select the customer or member name. You can pull the drop-down to select the member. However, this is optional. In the Other Receipts screen, you can also record annual membership dues if you do not push the dues invoices from iMember. However, we highly recommend using the invoice method. Once you have the receipts recorded, please verify that the total at the bottom matches your deposit slip from the bank. Once you've verified this, please also verify that the receipt date, transaction date, and deposit date are all the same. After you've completed reviewing, then click Save. It will return you back to the Other Receipts list where you will see the receipt that you just recorded. If you notice that the receipt was recorded incorrectly, you can easily edit the receipt by clicking the blue Edit button on the left-hand side. Here it will return you back to the Other Receipts information screen where you can click within the field that was entered incorrectly and make the necessary change. Once you've made those changes, you can then click Save. Please note that that has to be done before the receipt has been reconciled.